Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome to a new video on my channel. Today we are gonna talk about F1 22, and what we are gonna check out today is the gameplay footage from the official F1 game channel, and it's a hot lap as Fernando Alonso around the new Spanish racetrack, the reworked racetrack. So we are gonna check that out right now. Let's get it going. A full first reaction, maybe reduce the sound a tiny bit. There's also a lot of music, we're gonna talk through it. So we have Fernando Alonso in the Alpine. You can see the car shape is already fairly different. It's not like the multiplayer cars. And already going into turn 1, we have sausage curbs on the inside. Let's analyze it afterwards, alright? Let's analyze it afterwards. Just first impression. I've already seen it, to be honest, but still. Like, what I notice, I mean, a couple of things like the marker boards have changed. I think a couple of the curbs, some of them are still taking over from the old layout. I don't know if they completely deleted this track and redid it. I can't imagine that. They probably used the old track and just took it as a base and reworked everything else. Cool to see there's gravel there. I think that hasn't been before. And zigzag curves, my favorite thing to say, the zigzag curves. They're making another comeback on this track as well. Yeah, the engine sounds quite good. Let me give you a little listen through that. I don't know if I have to talk. I don't know if this is copyright music. I hope not. I really hope not. But yeah, I wanted to make this video just so in case you haven't seen it. We are gonna check it out to get another bit of zigzag curves. That's it. Oh, off-board shots. F1 22, July 1st, we all know that. Let's go back and check out a couple of key aspects of this gameplay footage, trailer, whatever you want to call it. So, it's a Spanish GP. Wow, big brain, Marcel. So on the left here, on board with Fernando Alonso, so of course, if we don't talk about the track, the car is looking not like the multiplayer car. So this is how the car is looking like right now at this stage of the game. But of course, the Alpine can change. And so this is not the final car build. They will probably still develop over time and update the cars until the F1 teams have a certain idea how their cars are going to look for the final reveal of the game. Because that all has to be signed off. But on the left, on the exit curb, before we only had the AstroTurf and a little bit less AstroTurf. We had the normal red curb and then the AstroTurf, the red and white curb and the AstroTurf. But now we have the zigzag curbs in between, which is cool to see. For the exit corner on the exit. Into turn 1. I don't think anything has changed here. Aside from, I think, the marker boards. I don't think we had marker boards on the floor before. But this is accurate to real life. I think we have them also there. And they are not breaking on the AstroTurf, but I'm not sure. On Kota, they revamped and reworked the total AstroTurf. And if you break on it, you're losing time. I don't know if it's the same thing here. So that would be interesting to figure out. We can't tell from the gameplay footage yet. Then turn 1, of course. We have these 3 sausage curbs on the inside. You can still hug the curb, but you cannot cut there anymore, which we had to do before. But they are driving over it. It's not bouncing the car off. Do you see that? If we go frame by frame. Yeah, they're definitely driving over it. And it's working the suspension, but it's not really doing anything. Then we have a sausage curb here on the inside. You can't really spot because it's yellow from the Pirelli stuff. Ah, you can see my mouse cursor, that's good. I don't know if you can get on here without spinning. That would be interesting to figure out. Then, the sound's kind of flat, even in the Alpine. On the left, same thing again, we have the marker boards. Aside from that, nothing has really been reworked here. I think AstroTurf has always been there, but a bit more than before this year. Inside curb here seems like the same as in 2021, same as the curb on the left. Let's maybe reduce the music a tiny bit so you can hear me better. And also here, I don't think anything changed there aside from the inside, where we have a bit more AstroTurf than before. I don't think we had any. And we have these 2 sausage curbs on the inside. Exit big because of the zigzag curbs. Do we get any wheel spin? Let's listen. Let's have a listen in. no wheel spin. So maybe there's actually good grip on the zigzag curbs. Would be good. Then this chicane has changed a lot. I mean, is it really a chicane? It's a left-right section, more like an S. We have sausage curbs, 2 of them again on the inside. So you cannot really hug the inside without probably bouncing off a bit. Maybe you can twist it around with the setup. And on the exit, we have, as seen in real life, and Max Verstappen nearly spun out today. If you haven't seen the race yet, it's not a big spoiler, but Max nearly spun here today on this exit curb. So let's see if that's actually working in the game, because yeah, we have these sausage curbs now, all right? Which is great, but I don't care about sausage curbs if they are not working. We had sausage curbs as well in Monza years before, and you could still drive over them. So we have to wait and see if this track is actually working as intended, or if you can maybe exploit and abuse again the game physics with setups and whatsoever. On the left here, like I mentioned, we have the gravel section, also a bit more AstroTurf leading onto turn 9. Sausage curb on the inside. And zigzag curbs and more AstroTurf. I think the curbs begin way earlier, yeah. More AstroTurf, so you cannot even hug the gravel anymore there. And also zigzag curbs. Also, of course, updated sponsors with Crypto.com. And now the updated turn 10, which is interesting. This whole bit, look at this. You can even see an AstroTurf. Just the tarmac changes, the color of the tarmac, because this whole section has been redone in real life, as it has been in the game. And I think this looks actually quite cool and immersive that they've put different tarmac there, because it's a different section. Looks fairly accurate. We have 4 sausage curbs also on the inside here. Only thing that I would wish for is that the exit would have some tire marks, because in the real GP you can see tire marks in these sections, because the real drivers still use the AstroTurf. Just a little detail, but I think still looking pretty neat and tidy. Then this section there where the reworking ends, so you can see the tarmac changes. A sausage curb on the inside. I don't know who would cut here, but we have a sausage curb here and on this part as well, on the right. I hope you could see that with my beautiful face. On the exit, we don't have any difference aside from more AstroTurf. And this section, aside from the sausage curb on the exit, looks pretty much identical to, I think, 2021. We have to wait and see how it feels, but it doesn't look much different. The inside curb here. This is actually inaccurate. In real life, they don't have a sausage curb anymore, which I'm really pissed off about, because now you have to see that the drivers are always attacking the stupid bollard, even taking it off and just cutting over this curb a little bit to line up the next corner more, which is just nonsense. It shouldn't be like that. There should be a sausage curb. They should drive around it, but it's what it is. Maybe they will update it for the final game that there's a bollard. If I'm honest, I prefer a sausage curb. Maybe let me know in the comment section below what you like. Sausage curbs to drive around the actual curb and drive the corner more realistic, or a bollard where you can just cut across again, just take the bollard off. I think that's nonsense and just ruins the driving experience. And finally, on the exit curb, we have first of all more AstroTurf. There's no grass there anymore. And we have the sausage curb on the exit. We've been waiting for that years. I swear, it took forever, and there's literally no grass on the outside. We see AstroTurf. I think if Codemasters, this is still not laser scan, but if Codemasters is continuing with exactly what they are doing here, we can all be happy and actually satisfied with what we will get from them in the future. I think this is great. Let me know your opinion in the comment section down below. Also a little note, because I already mentioned, it says not final car model. Visual quality depends on your hardware, blah blah blah. This is still the current Alpine, how it looks in the game. It's not the multiplayer car. This is the actual car. Actual shape of an actual car in the F1 game. But of course the Alpine and the cars change all the time, so they will be updated. Just for your interest. But July 1st, be there, get it. I want to race with you guys. Crossplay as well. As soon as it's out, we're going to do open lobbies on stream and so ever and whatsoever. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, give a like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you don't mind. And I will see you in the next video. Take care, everyone, and have a great start into the week. You're Marcel. Peace.